My guest this morning here on Jersey Magazine has just been named new executive director of the ARC of New Jersey. Celine Fortin, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
For listeners who aren't familiar with the organization, Celine, tell us about it.
So the ARC is a statewide organization. We're basically a federation of chapters. We have a state office, and then we have a local county chapter in every county in New Jersey. And we're the leading advocacy and service organization for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families.
How long has the organization been around?
So we just celebrated our 75th anniversary last year. So we have a really long history of providing information, resources, supports, and services to the community.
And you've been there a number of years, if I'm not mistaken, at least 30?
So I've been with the ARC in New Jersey for 35 years, and on October 1st, I was named the new executive director.
What led you in your journey through the organization, Celine?
So basically, I started in more of a direct service role. I worked for a couple of different organizations. I worked with people with mental health issues and people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And I knew I really wanted to make a difference in the lives of people with disabilities. So when I went to school to get my master's degree at Rutgers University, I asked to be placed as a student intern at the ARC in New Jersey. And I fulfilled my role there. And after I graduated, they offered me a job, and I've now been there 35 years.
And what kind of programs does the ARC of New Jersey offer?
So at the state level, we provide a lot of information and referral services. We call ourselves the go-to place for people with developmental disabilities and their families. You have a child with a disability who needs special education services and you need help with that. If you have a family member who's an adult who maybe needs resources and referrals for group homes or work programs, supported employment, any of those things, we're the go-to place. You call us. My excellent team of staff are there to provide resources. And then we have our local county chapters, and they provide the direct services. They're the ones that actually do the hands-on services right in the community.
What kind of interaction is there between the organization and these local county chapters, Celine?
We're a very tight group of chapters. So we share information back and forth. We look at the role of the ARC of New Jersey as there to support the chapters so that they can do that all important work that they do, boots on the ground. So we do a lot of advocacy. We work with state government. We work with other stakeholders in the community to form coalitions so that we can move forward the issues and concerns of the people that we serve.
And where does your funding come from?
So for our programs and services, some of the program does come from state funding. We have a couple of very specific programs, like we have a program that helps individuals with developmental disabilities who come in contact with the criminal justice system. We have a program that specifically helps individuals and families if they're having a difficult time accessing Medicaid, which is an all-important service for people with developmental disabilities. Those programs are funded by the state, but a lot of our information and referral for children and adults basically comes from donations from the community.
Does anything come from the federal level? I know there's been a lot of talk about different federal cuts over the past months.
So typically at the ARC of New Jersey level, the federal cuts wouldn't affect directly our programs, but they would very much affect the services that the local county chapters provide. They're providing those, like I said, those boots on the ground services, the group homes, the day programs, the respite care for, families who are caring for their person at home and just need that break every once in a while. Those programs are funded through Medicaid. So if there are any cuts or any limitations to the Medicaid program, that's going to be a really big hit to the services and supports that we provide to people in the community.
For listeners who do want to donate, what can they do? How can they do it?
So there's a lot of ways to work with the ARC of New Jersey and to work with my local county chapters. Obviously, donations are great. And through our website, people can make donations directly. We also provide a number of community activities in the course of the year. We have golf outings, we have walkathons, we run our Arc of Ocean County just celebrated their 70th anniversary. They ran a casino night. All of those things are ways that the community can get involved with us. It not only provides needed dollars for our programs and services, but it helps people to get to know us a little bit more. And 1 in 10 families in New Jersey has a family member with an intellectual or developmental disability. So by getting involved with the ARC, you might discover a service or a support that could help your family member as well, too. And then, of course, we employ thousands of people throughout the state to work in our programs, and sometimes becoming involved with the ARC through a fundraiser or a special event. It shows somebody that maybe this is the path that they should lead for their career in helping people with IDD.
And for listeners of Jersey Magazine who want to learn more about the ARC of New Jersey, where can they go, Celine?
So our website is at www.arcnj.org. All of our programs and services are listed there with contact names and numbers, so you can call people for help if you need it. But we also have the links to all of our local county chapters, so that if you want to get involved with a local county chapter, you can do that too.
And again, that website is arcnj.org. Celine, thank you very much for your time this morning here on Jersey Magazine.
Well, thank you, Jim. Thanks for having me, and thanks for supporting the ARC.